Hello, and welcome to another live stream on the internet. I'm your lovely programmer host. I don't know why I introduced you like this, but Mjrlun. And we are here to continue the quest for Vulkan. Yep, it's a whole lot of fun. So, what was I thinking? All right. So right now I'm working on it's called lighting render activity, just more generally lighting. And after I go through all the, I guess technically it's still 17 chapters. We're 10 chapters into the tutorial. 17. This takes a long time. Let me just quickly go through all of this. Like, I'm not even gonna open it properly, but let's see. All of these are dedicated to rendering. All these classes. That's what I've been making over the past several months, along with the past few days. This really enjoyable thing called a storage cube, which is a super advanced storage mechanism for voxels, which I have concocted with special math techniques that I thought of. Anyway, so what we're gonna do, let's add this clause which I forgot to do earlier. First, but before we do that, we're going to do this method at the end here. On buffer width change. Alright, so here is the, you should probably need to go actually fix the discrepancy that I didn't actually think. This should be, so I should actually have a different boolean. Move this over here. No, that's not one. Look at chat, just make sure there's no one. Okay. No one chatting. Now we're going to do this may never be used distinctly. However, I wanted to make sure the distinction was there so that it did not get applied improperly. So the idea is that if the swap chain is changed, it doesn't necessarily mean that the buffer size was changed. So, however, they always go together. Like, if this happens, this one... Sorry, if this one happens, that one will also happen. And this is important because... Hold on, did I not? Okay, well... this is a setup so that we can change this... if you enable VSync, you don't have to restart the game. That would be stupid. A lot of games have that, and it boils my blood, so I'd rather it not be the case. Anyway. Yeah, some nice little metal here. I'm sure I'm quiet with relation to it just because it's metal, but, you know, what are you gonna do? I directly tested against it, and it was just the case, and I was like, whatever. I did increase the volume, and I've moved my setup around, so it's important that I change some things. Alright. I did not set the stream so that people will be able to view it easily. I did send it out in normal channels, however, it's not that big of an issue, so I don't really care. Okay, because I'm here to do Vulkan, not necessarily to placate an audience. So, this gets to go here. is not correct, by the way. This needs to be changed. Let me go steal this from it. Let's see. Let me open that because it's actually a generic thing, as well as here. So I need to pull this out. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. And then I need to add. Yup. Yeah. Okay. So, let's go here. Move. This definitely needs to be moved over there. That was... Got it. Same as the other one. Then we'll do the creation info right here. Just trying to create a little standard here because it makes my life a little bit easier to group things. Okay. Now we define it like this. Alright, cool. And then just like here, I aim to do these three and put in here. And I need to, right. So, means that you need to that to be there. Let's see, and then we need to just insert it like this. Need this pipeline. Yeah. All right. pull from the constructor as well. Okay. This is also a draft, so I'm gonna try to clean up the inconsistencies and maybe later, but for now. Let's just used. Oh. Alright. That's fine. What the? Okay. This is what happens when you let Eclipse format your stuff. Sometimes it breaks. Like now. What are you gonna do about it? Alright. I wish you could have a constructor after things. I know that's a feature that's like in the works in Java, but that'd be so nice, because then you'd be able to have inheritance that actually makes sense, where it can calculate and then give a value rather than just instantly passing in parameters. Because that makes sense. It makes more sense anyway. Oh well. This K in chaos because of that. Okay. So. Need to be created, put in the there we go. Okay, that's useful. And all right, pass. So now I have to clean this up because this is not the proper layout for mine. So, also to figure out what this empty vertex structure is from the tutorial, which we'll figure out in a second after I make sure that everything here is in order. Yep, I think everything's in order. All right. Well, my mind's like, it's not in order. Stop it. Let me just make sure, because I think. And funny is that should fix that, and that should fix that. No, well, obviously not the errors, just the fact of the program. Let's see, what are some other commonalities? I don't even know if there's not even a camera here. Huh. Because it doesn't need it. Maybe, may actually need it later, though. Sure. An implicit goal of this engine is to have multi-camera support, although it's not necessary. No, it's not necessary for what I'm using it for at the moment, but yeah. Just pause the stream, just make sure the internet is working just fine, which it is. Alright. Also, I want to see what the size of all the text is. Is it proper? I can't actually view it. Okay, let me open the... Can I... Okay. So I don't end up opening something I don't want to have opened. Okay. Just like something that'll make a bunch of noise and... Yeah. Alright. Increase the quality, make sure everything's working good. It's readable. Yeah. Maybe a little bit small, but it's readable. Well, if I mean, like, if I think the way it is normally is like this. I guess I can understand why people wanted it bigger. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Just making sure that there's no other. All right. Bit nice. All right. See, because like in here, there's honestly not that much going on. It's like mostly this. I mean, this is pretty complicated to say the least, but all right. Do 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 do. All right. Okay. Now what I do is decipher what. What would I call that? Do 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 do. Hold on. This is one of the ones where I actually differ greatly from the actually, I realize you can just have a default one. I'm just gonna make the structure the way it's supposed to be. Share program. Here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That. And then preset layout. That. Okay, there. And come on, why are you putting it all the way over there? Really formatting. Okay. I have the render pass finally after that. Even though it's not even the VK render pass, the render pass. Alright. Your program, render pass. We get into the nitty gritty, I think, after that. Enable alpha. Hold on. I actually don't know whether we're supposed to enable. Because I need to read the code. Let's see. It's gonna be in here. Then you go to pipeline. Oh, this is supposed to be written. So, use blend. Has depth attachment, use blend. Okay. One false, false. Number of color attachments, 1. Okay. Which is use blend, enable alpha. Okay. So false, false. and 1 push constant size. Got it. And then 0 is push constant size, and then vertex topology is just default, I assume. Just triangle list, I guess. I'm literally just gonna truncate it to this. Looks like a paragraph. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and like put that down. And then we want basically default, which is not what I wanted. Okay. Size. Boom. All right. Click on mode. Got it. There's all these. Cool. No calling here. Clockwise. Just truncate to that. You get pinged. Getting trolled by friends. That's fun. Silly goose. Alright. It's almost getting quiet. But, you know. Oh well. Go to geometry. I feel like GL Cole face being. I don't even know if it's GL Cole, it's just Cole face. VK Cole. There we go. Yeah. So what I can do is just input something that only has position. I think that's what it wants, but I'm not actually certain. I guess we'll see. I think that's it though. Creating a all right. I want to create the command buffers. Yep, I already have that. What? Oh. Oh, that's actually kind of genius. Huh. I feel like I should have this on screen almost. Yeah, that would make sense. Let's see if I can do it. Mush it over here. There, right there. Yeah. Okay, and then put that over here. I'll have to empty out my other tabs. So, for the sake of professionalism. All right. Oh, that's also still there. 1 second. There we go. I'll go ahead and add the browser in. Is it there? Hello? Housekeeping? How is it filling up more space? This is stupid. Okay, well. Hold on. I need to, like, see what I'm doing. I literally cannot view, like... Can I, like, scale this up a little bit? I'm trying to, like, see what's going on. Let me switch to non-studio mode. So I can see, like, what's going on here. Let's try to format this. Is annoying. I can't tell how. I'm trying to format this without, like... I think that's right. Hold on. No, I'm not talking about you. No, you. You! There we go, OBS. Alright. Trying to play, like, weird geometry with this. Alright. No, not... You're supposed to be below everything for a reason. Come on. Alright. Good. It'll bother me if it's not right. I'm gonna, like, split screen the tutorial with, yeah. Okay. I think this is much better, though. So you can actually see what's going on. Alright. What does this even mean? Freaking troll central over here. Master Slender, you are a master troll, and I want you to know that. What you say honestly makes no sense half the time, and that's fine. I know most of the time it's a joke. Alright, so the unfortunate thing about this is we can't actually see most of the... Okay, let me go back to studio mode. Make sure everything is positioned properly. Alright, cool. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to follow the sniff of the tutorial. So this is what I was talking about over here, is these coordinates on the screen from -1, 1 to 1, -1, so this square. But instead of drawing a quad in this region, we draw one triangle, which is, I think, pretty ingenious. However, it might make it obnoxious trying to render. We reduce it by one triangle. Huh, okay. Then we have this gigantic method that needs to be implemented. Right. So, let's see how this works. Alright. Time to import a bunch of things. It'd be lovely. Just splendid. Alright. Vulkan dot or star. And I need to translate all this so I can then start reading it. I forget actually what the... What's it called? Swap chain extent. There we go. That'd be... There we go. Let's go. Alright. Caps are gonna move? No, just stupid. Okay. I've decided that it's not really worth it for me to go like and write every single word down manually. Because otherwise I'll just go insane and not get anywhere. So whatever. Okay. And you click the little format button, and then it fixes itself. It's amazing. Alright. And voila. What? I don't even know what you're DMing me with, Master Slender TR. What is this? Alright. Well, that's what it is. What's up here? Cache is not used. Fair enough. Into the break he goes. Feel free to read along, by the way. I'm not going to read this out loud because, you know, that would take too long. It's actually rather interesting, yeah. It's just VK command draw. Alright. I just literally just rendering 3 vertices with no coordinates at, I assume it's 0, 0. And then in the shader, they're going to get defined. Recording commands will all be the same, so we can just pre-record them. That's actually really nice. Okay. This is overlaid on top of all of the different vertices and all that. Interesting. I did not know this is how lighting works traditionally. Yeah. Cool. So confused. Everyone's mad at the hierarchy that I have. That's really funny. Minecraft's here. I flattened Minecraft's hierarchy, but I prefer to keep the hierarchy in mind because I like my things organized. Thank you very much, you silly gooses. I much prefer all this. So. Actually, I wonder if this exists in my playlist. It should, actually. Hold on, let me find it. That reminds me. Where is it? It's a little remix that I did of you'll see. And I enjoy singing it as well because that's how my mind remembers the songs for some reason. Here we go. I'm not even gonna sing until it gets loud enough because my voice gonna go very quiet. Man. I'm actually gonna boost the music because why not? I'll put it back down after. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna put the music back down now that that's over with. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. Alright, dope. I only wanted. Just want to save the class so that we can go back here. We can just grab vertex info.empty. Dope. Alright, almost done. Dope. What's this? I honestly forget what the object for this is. Oh, it's just with, of course. I don't like the get, just current frame, please. That's why I have it like that. This is apparently equivalent to recording the command. Okay. Well. Well, I don't think the attachments are changing. So. Alright. Alright. Back to that's not what I wanted. Okay. To open a page, not that. Should know that that's a thing though. Let me back to check the chat. No one. All right. It's a quiet night, it seems. That's okay. I don't. Let's see. Oh, I wanted. Okay. I realized that board runner activity actually should board runner activity should be implemented into this practice. Okay. The difference is that this is like, is there a create command buffers, or is it just well, it kind of just is forcibly implemented here. We can instead just do this. Assume this is going to be no images, which is, yep, okay. Also, we do not need to use that method for activity. We just use swap chain. Makes this much more lovely. Import therefore would not be used because it's inside of the same area. This song is a bop. Ah, the command pool. Oh, yep. The command pool. That's fine. Underpass. Depth images, I believe. Okay, so the question is, what else do I need to put here? Does this even use pipeline? It does use a pipeline. Okay. So current. Be nice to know the even, huh? I don't think this can even change. Ah, no, it can't. Okay. What a nice song. Let's go ahead and continue refactoring this. Is that even used there? Actually, no. Yeah. Okay. then we're gonna add a new. Let me go check the wait, is this handled in graphics? You go back up one. In here? Forward render activity. Leave it in here. Is it farther up? Or is it? Or is it just gone? That'd be strange. See it in here though. There's no forward runner activity now? But huh. We decided to get rid of that for some reason. Okay. So oh, we're actually getting rid of this class. Okay. Dang. Also, you can just see the extent to which this window class is so annoying. So forward runner activity is not being used anymore. Got it. So I can actually just... Well, it's good to have these as a general flexibility. However, it's fine. Just go ahead and pop you out of existence. Bye now. Bye now. Sorry. I don't know why I picked that up from Syndicate, but just a jolly fellow. What can I say? I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, my headphones are running battery. It's annoying. Using earbuds for the moment until I get new headphones soon. Alright. Go. Alright, let's go ahead. So, what am I looking for? Almost there. Let's go! A little to-do here, so I know. I look at Control H to-do. How many to-dos are left? Texture. Oh, here we go. I already looked into this. Well, I guess I'll leave it here because I haven't actually completed the shader for it. Or I have looked into it. Let's see. And Yep, instancing bindings. Yep, and then okay, those are all perfectly fine. But let's see, what fix me? Ah, yep, that makes sense. I broke pathfinding a long time ago, several months ago. Not several, a few months ago, back in May, which was like 3 months ago. I don't know. I guess it was roughly 3 months ago when I did the vector refactoring, and I changed all the vector objects to arrays because it decreases the overhead. Because it's not an actual object, it's a primitive object, which has less overhead than a normal object because it's a known quantity, unlike a normal object. So they can optimize the crap out of it as opposed to uh, your dynamically created objects in the other manners. So anyway, oh yeah, and also here's this. Yeah, here's also this. I believe this class is supposed to load on Mr. Axis over here. This is one of my favorite classes of all time, by the way, because it fixes all of my GraalVM issues, and if something breaks, I can just come back here and change it, and then it's so much easier. If there's overhead, why is there no overleg or overhead? Why are you like this? Just keep on DMing me with the random is weird stuff. It's hilarious, which is why I'm fine with it. But also, I'm just like, how do you come up with these things? At least it's wholesome. Unlike a lot of stuff that I see these days. All right. So I need to make sure that it needs to be initialized at runtime. Unfortunately, yes, I think so. Yeah, it needs to be initialized at runtime. Still. Oh yeah, no. I forgot about that. It's done here because if I do it in here, the problem is then it will load this method if I reference. So basically, the way it works is that we have this register. However, the whole point is that it needs to access it properly, and that class can only be accessed once the rendering engine it's in the constructor of the render engine. If it's not in there yet, then it will break. So that's why the register access class cannot reference it directly, and the constants class has to handle it itself. Unfortunately, of course I messed it up. A little convoluted because of Java initialization, but it works. And also you can see macOS. The only reason why I do this is because of macOS, by the way, because macOS is stupid. You're welcome. macOS will be supported at some point, I swear. It just is pain in the ass. The good news about being you have class time initialization is you have also I'm trying to make as many things constant as possible so people can't, or makes it a lot more stable. So you can't just like reassign so they have the whole engine crash. You won't be able to reassign it really. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed making this. This was really interesting. Also, I definitely did not yoink this from the tutorial. I did never do that. Honestly, it's much easier than the Minecraft one. And what's funny is I can just use this when I'm having to check the OS in Minecraft. Just, hey, what's the OS in game? What's the operating system? And then I can also, I guess, well, okay. Back to here. Close all these. Only loser devs picks up a class. It's not MTH class. You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. And I want this to be protected on resize. And then we're just going to eviscerate all this. And I don't need this there. Uppercase. Uppercase? Uppercase. That's not what I wanted at all. Excuse me. Pardon me. We're gonna add this descriptors. This pointers. I don't actually know what's descriptor? I don't know. Descriptor kind of makes sense, but I always heard they're like pointers, so I don't know. Just gonna go ahead and paste this. This man keeps on DMing me, even though he knows if Mjrlun's next, if next stream version support Vista. I think it will. There's no reason why it shouldn't support Vista in Win 7. As long as you can run Vulkan games, I don't see why there would be a problem. As long as you can run JDK 21 and Vulkan games normally, then you should be perfectly fine. He sends like the Krusty Krab nuke meme. Alright. Let me add a semicolon thing. Yeah, then here's a semi-class. We do add a... It looks at things, render activity is I'm pretty sure this is multi-threaded, or isn't multi-threaded, but well, I'll leave it actually blank just for the moment, in case I can I hope I can multi-thread it, but I don't think this is the case. I'm pretty sure that's a single-threaded process because it needs to have the culmination of everything else. So, because it needs to be in order, not random. The multi-thread rendering only works if you have the right order. So. Some sections are single-threaded, some sections are multi-threaded. You know what? Oh, I don't even know what a non-Vulkan GPU is. I guess one that can't run Vulkan. I'm not too, I'm non-plus would be the proper terminology, but I'm not too bothered by people who can't run Vulkan 1.2 because those cards are ancient. Like, the release date of GTX 700 series is 2013. I could buy a laptop, like a crappy laptop, that could actually open it. And also, you can use LLVM if you really want. Like, it's not like you have no options. It's like, even if you got in with those old graphics cards, I don't even know if you'd be able to run it. Because there's shadows built in, they have to be enabled. There's lighting built in, it has to be enabled. So, it is what it is. I'm modernizing. I'm not here to stick in the past and try to... I mean, I'll try to optimize the hell out of it, but I won't... I'm not gonna hold it to, like... It's gonna be designed for cards that are newer because that's, like, making a new game. So, I'm not gonna try to, like, explicitly remove compatibility, but if it's necessary, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I lose a little bit. Yeah. I don't plan on doing ray tracing until the majority of the market share is, well, over a super majority, I should say, the market share is ray tracing. Doesn't make sense otherwise. I don't plan on doing ray tracing until then. I might still take advantage of some ray tracing, but only for the sake of calculations, of computing. Oh. Anyway, getting back, because I got sidetracked by this silly goose over here. Alright, oh, it's over here. Super. Once again. Actually, interesting to think about. This may be able to be multi-threaded because it just needs to be at the end. Although I don't know if this actually takes performance, the submit function, because all it's doing is telling the GPU, hey, we're going to do this operation after the geometry is complete, and yeah. So next is gonna be the image buffer. There we go. All right. I love using the native resource interface because it needs to be able to be auto-closed sometimes. I guess I could remove that from iFinalizable and it would fix a lot of annoyances, so. Vulkan Plus, or not Vulkan Plus. Yeah, I should call my render Vulkan Plus, definitely. That's a very pompous if I were to use that name. Let's see, so I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna make it to where it does not implement that. Because I would prefer if it would stop making those annoying things. Alright. Now, what's the problem? What's the problem? Oh, right. Yeah. Come on. Oh. Why? Why are you like this? I can remove each of them individually. That's fun. That's a great job, Eclipse. Apparently, there's no quick fix to me just saying I want to remove all of them. Go away. All right, I kind of want to boost the music on my end, at least I can hear it better. The only problem is now it makes my voice much quieter, so I'll have to like turn it down more. Not going up in the pitch. I think that would be an octave. One. But boo. Does not really need it in the first place. Because I mean, if it doesn't get immediately destroyed, it'll get like as soon as it's no longer referenced, it's just gonna get deleted anyway. It's gonna get fixed. Yeah. Don't forget to compile your live stream. Wow. Yeah, oh no. Oh no, people will be able to read all of the code. Oh no. Like, I mean, I guess. It's not really that big of an issue though, because, first of all, who is really going to bother trying to look through these live streams? But also, like, part of it is the security, but also a lot of it is performance, which it in theory should be the case. In practice, not so much at the moment. However, I have faith in the future of Brawl VM, so I don't really have an issue with that. Also, like, it's not like I'm showing a significant portion of the code, I'd say, in comparison to what is being made. I don't live stream it often. So. I mean, I'm sure someone will eventually port Music Plus to Minecraft Renewed, but that is, it'll be a complete waste of your time other than for the meme, which would only last for about an hour before you would become tired of what you just did and be like, why did I waste my time doing this? That mod is, unfortunately, rather, let's just say rambling would be probably the most charitable way of putting it, so, you know. So now we can do the fun thing, which is the following. Go into render engine. Because it's talking about the scene right now. I know what we need to do. Alright, so now what we need to do is this. And oop. Oop. Now. Not that one. I don't know who's actually been using the chat, because I've been distracted by this little guru over here. Alright. And then we're going to change this to be this. It can also be removed, which is nice. This is fine. Yeah, those are fine. It's gonna be a. Why is it not showing it? Actually, that's strange. I want it to be a normal class. Just a basic little thing. I don't want. What is it? You're using the base. The base. Ah. Me. They're actually like a camera. Yeah. I don't know. To render though, it does need a camera. guess the default camera would probably be a good thing to have. So, it does need a camera. Fortunate. Okay. Get out of sight. That don't even exist. What? What? There is. Who uses pipeline cache? Ugh. Nope, no one uses it. Okay. You publicize this. I mean, it is a good point. I don't know. I mean, the general point is that I'm not gonna make it as easy as just giving you the code. You're gonna have to work for it, first of all, but also, is it really that important? Oh, is it important to make the code? I don't really think so. What else do I need? Need it. Alright. I need just the camera now. Okay. There we go. I don't know why I didn't just standardize this, however, in case there needs to be other ones of these. Although the lighting render usually sure. Good data of it right now. What the hell? Alright, well. Then I want to, it's the exact same as the previous one. Well, that's the end of the tutorial. Good news, as it says, is that we'll be able to start doing proper rendering now. Woohoo! Lighting and everything. Lights, cameras, action. Command buffer. This is even like an expensive operation now, so don't know. Nope, it's just waiting. Okay. The oh. going to, gonna need to be a fence. I need to create a fence for the geometry. Essentially what's gonna be is that the, until, how do I handle this task? I don't know. Is there even DX12 for Java? Hold on. Oh, there is. First of all, I didn't even know that it existed, but also second, I'm not a big fan of DirectX, as I've heard and I've experienced as a end user, that it's kind of, Vulkan is a much better in terms of the performance, and the flexibility also seems to be nicer. So, I mean, to me, DirectX just seems like the OpenGL of the Microsoft world. If that answers your question. So, I'd rather not. So, actually, that should be fine. Would I want to dedicate a thread for that, though? I don't think so. I don't think that'll be more efficient. No, I wouldn't. Nah. Yeah. Record command buffer. I don't even, like... I feel like you've been watching a lot of Martin Cedo Pants with those references. Also, you know that there's, like, live stream, and you keep on DMing me rather than just typing in chat, so... Too lazy to log in. Wow. Wow. Can't believe it. Won't even log in. Alright. What's like an iterator, but it consumes the objects? I don't actually know. I just need like a list of some sort. So, we'll figure that out in a second. Alright. Get everything in order, and then we will set this up. Okay, I have two things I need to do is get a camera and set up the place where I can store meshes that are compiled, of course, along with their matrices, which will happen from a render task for rendering various different types of objects. Wow! I know, it's crazy. Alright. Oh. I'm getting close. Getting close to a actually functioning rendering engine as a standalone, which I then just need to plug and play. Well, functionally speaking, it's still going to be grueling. Like, and also, I'd like to mention, we're not going to be able to take advantage of like almost any of the optimizations that I've set up for a while. Why? Because we're not using pre-baked models like this is intended to have, which is a problem. Kind of. It works. You know, you can dynamically render just like in old Minecraft, but I don't know if the performance is going to be as great as you think it might be. So, like, you can integrate it with the old stuff and just see if it works, but I really need new assets. I need proper assets for every single block in the game. The only problem is the version I would probably be using in order to help artists create the assets for everything is unfortunately not that stable. So it's going to be a pain in the ass. All right. So let's go ahead and let's see. Does the camera actually need a? Oh, well, that's going to be fun. Is the ticker final? I can always change it, but oh no. Yeah, it is final. Okay, that's fine. My problem is if you look here, well, I guess I can always change this, but I should not have done that. I should not have done that. And I was trying to like full screen because I don't really need the tutorial at the moment. Actually, what happens if I do this? Oh, it doesn't. You have to lock on the other side, you dingus. Hold on. Is there a way I can change this? Oh well. I'm gonna scoot this over. Oh, that's gonna take ages. Alright, fine. There you go. This is going to be a bit of a nuisance. Oh. Okay, so we're just gonna start with I'm gonna create a I need to look at some data structures that I can use for it. Okay, so wish we could go more swimmingly, but now it's time for me for the tutorial. Oh, that's not one. Time for the tutorial to go away and for me to go full programming mode. All right. Well, that doesn't help. So I need to actually just straight close it or move it to a different monitor. We'll just turn it off like that. It's still on screen? No, because it's the wrong scale. Of course it's the wrong scale. Ooh. Ooh. Does it keep moving? I think it's moved. What's happening? There we go. Trying to fix this, but it's really obnoxious in studio mode because it's too small. Okay. Okay. So now what I need to do is, because this is out of bounds, is rescale it down. There we go. Okay. No, I just... Yep. Nope. let's go look for a data structure that works. I want a data structure where you can add to it, but you can't remove from it. So may have to essentially it's additive. You can only access which oh dear, dude, why would you want to do that? Just yeah, that's just I don't even know if the music was playing, honestly. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Right. Maybe it was in the hold on, I actually want to test this. Curious. Nope. Okay, good. It's not there. I think I've seen this video a few times before. Oh yeah. All right. So I don't think there's really a structure that works here. Let me go look at my my queue. Thingy expands. However, it's me in util. There we go. Yep, it doesn't really. It's just like it just combines these two classes together. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We have this. Well. Yeah, imagine there were unsigned integers in Java. That'd be amazing. Honestly. I don't know why there isn't. Pretty stupid. Pretty stupid. Alright. Let's get back to this. So, I don't think that this will work for what I'm going for. Because these have to be public, and the whole point is that you're not supposed to be able to remove it. You're not supposed to be able to add to it. So, and also it's not supposed to be a queue. It's not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be more so like a list. So I guess I can create my own data structure for like the 20th time in a row. I've created too many data structures to be honest, but such is life. If you can't decide how to fix it, then you gotta fix something. Or create something. you were talking about how to run like uh newer Minecraft essentially on really old versions of Windows, and I'm like, that ain't happening on my computer on my mod because the engine will be too modern. But you know, it's not really a problem here. Oh, that's not the market I'm going for with this mod and the engine more generally. So. Yeah. Am I able to decrease the Huh. Actually, I didn't think about that. I don't think you're able to decrease the, that's gonna be annoying. That's gonna be super annoying. Okay. I don't have to, want to have to check reflection access. That's gonna be stupid. Uh, I guess I could do that. Okay, I'm gonna think about it. I need to, be right back. So, I'll be doing that. Also, may change back to studio mode there. That really matters. Make sure everything is all good. Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes, hopefully. If not, then, oh well. Just enjoy the music. Where's the, here it is. Alright. I am back. Amazing. I'm very sorry that I needed to go do things. Alright. Let's get these loose ends tied up. Let's start with the camera, actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to... It's private. Oh. And then I want to... I'll have my... That enabled, right? Okay. Ah, yep. This completely empty lambda expression. Lovely. Oh, is... That's not important. All right. Second thing. Hmm. actually don't know if this is gonna work because I guess what you can do instead is following. Okay. I don't know if that was correct that I just did here, but we'll see. All right. Let's see. There are no errors in the code anymore. Lovely. Let's see. Go to the next chapter. See how utterly nauseating it might be. I want to see what like again. Ooh. That looks cool. Both is mostly in shaders. I'm not writing shaders at the moment, but I will soon. Just reading ahead a little bit. I think I'm gonna go to bed after this, but essentially we have a lot to work on. But it's getting exciting, I'd say. this is a lot of math. However, this is very good. This is very nice. Very nice. Alright, well, I'm gonna go bed. Just, yeah, this is a lot. However, I don't think I need to learn all of it. However, it is very interesting. It's a bunch of math. Just don't have the time to read it, as opposed to what I need to implement, so I'm just happy and satisfied to have a self-contained rendering engine at the moment that is able to be written to. There are features missing from the rendering engine, of course. I think the primary one is that I don't have a render task written for entity rendering, and that's something I'll need to do. Okay, actually, I want to write down some notes. Where should I write them? I'll write them in here because it's easiest. All right. The NDS for entity rendering. Nice spell class. Let's see. Only problem is I think the meshing one would have to be defined game side because it's a special form of rendering. However, I don't say obviously it doesn't have to be, but that's the way I prefer it to be. I'll leave it there for now. It's not a big deal. Let's see. Is the bare minimum at the moment. Fog will be a thing eventually, hopefully. In case you're wondering, let's actually take a little sneak peek at the chapter 16. So it doesn't even have it. I need a screenshot. Please. Here we go. You can see, obviously you have this UI that he's setting up, but look at that. I actually have a scene that's being rendered with shadows. Isn't that crazy, guys? Like, obviously the graphics here are not great. However, I would actually argue that this is better than Minecraft. These shadows also are there's no global illumination, which makes the shadows not really that great. I honestly might just go straight for ray tracing. I don't know. We'll see. So I do want the shadows to actually decay with light and distance, so. So we'll see. Anyway, I guess I might as well show you. Should I show the screenshot? I'm kind of being lazy. Hold on. Here you go. I'll just put it on screen. Second. This is what it would look like, assuming you use one of these like stock scenes to test your rendering engine. Pretty dope, I'd say. But I would prefer personally if we had ambient occlusion, screen space ambient occlusion, that is, shadows that actually decay in terms of lighting as you get farther away from the, essentially the way Minecraft does it, which may require ray tracing, and I'm perfectly fine with implementing ray tracing if that's what it needs. But so I'm thinking like other games, they usually have like the shadows, but the shadows afterward are just like, it's either one, or it's like, unless you have global illumination, which is like is a form of mimicking ray tracing. You don't know if it's more intensive or not. Probably less intensive though. You have to have your shadows, your ambient lighting at like a minimum, so it doesn't get too harsh of shadows, and so it's not just like overbearing. But at the same time, I do not like this, and also we need SSAO. It's just, yeah. Hopefully that's a thing that gets implemented on my end. However, I don't know. It's gonna be cool once I get this rendering actually working. Hopefully I can get the models in place before I start, well, I have to like not contract, but ask people nicely to start making me models for various blocks so that I can start meshing them together. So, this thing I'll have to figure out later. How to do culling, face culling. I don't know how to do that properly. That doesn't cause annoyances, because if we're using model-based rendering rather than like how old Minecraft does it, which is you have block faces, you can determine like whether this block face is visible depending on the properties of the blocks. But if this is a new property, it doesn't matter. It genuinely just doesn't matter. So kind of stumped on how to cull properly. The only thing I can think of is to use a sort of how do you put it? Full block is not full block thing attached to the block, or to the model, or do some other fancy algorithms that I don't know of. So, anyway, the future is bright, my friend. But I'll just see you next time. I guess I'll let you enjoy the dubstep though. For a few minutes, following everything else. All right. Have a good night, guys.